Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope all of you are doing really well, and today we're going to be looking at another mod, and this mod is actually another school mod. So I did a video a couple of months ago talking about a mod that allows you to go to school with your Sims, and this video is basically a very similar sort of mod, but it actually works a bit differently. The other mod that I showcased was actually by Zerbus, and it basically allowed you to be on the lot with the kids when they were going to school. And this one works more through the event system because a lot of people had issues with using the other school mod, and this one I feel like is easier to use, so I just wanted to showcase this one on my channel as well. So this one is again by Kawaii Stacey. We do a lot of Kawaii Stacey mod reviews and like mod showcases or whatever on this channel, so I'm going to be doing this one today, and I'm going to show you guys quickly how to install and just a little bit of an overview about this mod in general. So like I said, this one works through events, so you basically will have an event come up, and you can have sort of like goals for that event, which I really like the fact of this because it actually gives you things to work towards whilst you're at school. So you can make your own school art. It can be like the library, chalet gardens, park, or generic lot, it says. You can use your phone to start the event and plan it on the calendar. So it will work before 8 AM, and then the students will be able to go to school for the event. You can also, as I said, use a calendar if you have seasons. And then you need these requirements for your lot. So you need the 2 teachers, 2 cooks, 12 students, and you need the kitchen and the microphone for them to teach with. And basically it just lists everything you need here and everything you need for it to work. There's a few different events, so you can actually have public school or you can have a private school. So with this, as you can see, you need to wear formal attire to your private school, probably like a uniform, and with the other ones you'll just wear like a normal attire, and you have to pay, I think, to go to the high school, private high school each day. And as you're doing it, you can it's kind of like there'll be different things to do by doing your homework and like extra credit work, reading books, paying attention, all that sort of thing. So that's pretty much all there is to it. Like I said, I think that this one works a lot easier than the other mod I use. I really do like Zerbus mod too, but this one does work easier in my opinion. So all you're going to do is just scroll down the page, and you're going to want to download here one of the options. I've already got it downloaded, so what you're going to want to do is just click on one of these files and just download it straight to your computer, and then we're going to go and look at where you need to place it into your computer. Also, I just wanted to quickly mention that it actually says that you might need to use this mod as well by Kawaii Stacey, which is you can start an event at any age group, and like this is a very simple way to do it. So you can look for the plan event interaction on your menu, and this basically allows you to use the school events a lot easier. So we're going to download those as well, and once we've downloaded those, we're just going to place them both into a certain file, which I'm going to show you guys now. Okay, so once the file is downloaded, all you're going to want to do is click on it to extract and copy this package file that's inside, and you're going to find your mods folder, which I've shown you guys how to find before. So you go to this PC, documents, electronic arts, the Sims 4, and then mods. What you're going to want to do is copy that in there, and like I said, we're going to be using the start an event mod as well, so we're going to post that in there as well, and we've got both of those in there, and that should be all we need to do, and that should be ready to go now. So we're going to start up the game, and hopefully everything should work fine. It's very simple to install, so yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to be working with some teens now. So in this lot we actually have 4 teens, so what we're going to want to make sure we do is go to the phone, and we need to plan a social event. So we're going to speed that up so she's a little bit quicker, and once we get to this page, it's going to have the public grade school, but it's also going to have I think it has public high school and private grade school and private high school somewhere as well. So what we're going to want to do is we're just going to want to choose which one we want. So if you want to go to private high school, for example, we can go there. So if you want to say she's going to go to private high school today, so we're going to send, probably we can go with Sage, and we're going to just carry on like that. So it's going to work with, like I said, the chalet gardens, the library, anything that's kind of going to be like a generic lot. I don't think that we actually have any schools. I might just quickly get a school and place it down so you guys can see an actual school be used. Okay, so a really important thing to remember is if you actually have the calendar, you can actually just plan straight away from this calendar basically, and you can schedule each day to have the school on there. So what you're going to want to do is just press add event and just add it from here, and choose like obviously which person you want to go to school and which sort of lot you're going to be wanting to use, and you can choose the event time. So we're going to set it to be 8 a.m. So at 8 a.m. She will go to her private high school, and then we can just see how that looks. Okay, so when it's about to start, you will actually get this come up and it will end any events that are currently running, but you can just press yes, let's start. She's already actually on the lot, so all that's going to happen is it's going to come up with these different sort of like gold events. So for this, what we're going to want to do is, this is the school I've actually downloaded, and this was off the gallery. Yeah, I just got this lot off the gallery, and so we have all these different tasks to complete while we're here. So like it said in the thing, one of the most important things we need is actually the microphone for the teacher to teach. So here we have like I assume she's like one of the teachers here. We have the teacher Moira. We also have I don't think he's part of it, but they'll come up with these little things on top of their heads. So Moira is going to be the teacher for this class, and she's going to use this microphone to be able to teach us, so we can actually go ahead and watch her talking, and sort of like I think it counts as like production. So we're going to go to basically what Sage's first class, so it'll come up here, and this will be her first class. So we've also got like some other people who are also in the class as well. We also have these goals that we need to do, so she can watch this is classed as paying attention, which is watching the performance, which is basically the sort of teaching. We're getting like a lot of skills from just listening to the teacher as well while we're there. And we also have I think we can do some homework while we're sitting here as well, and this actually counts for stuff as well. So if we stop watching her performance for a minute and we just go and do some homework, this will count like towards the goals as well. For today specifically, I think she needs to level up her cooking skill, so we're going to do her homework first. That's great. And then if we go back into the class and be friendly to the other classmates, that will kind of help as well. So at the moment all the classmates are kind of like chatting and stuff, and we can just, like I said, we can be talking to some of the other ones that are in the school, getting to know some of the specific students, which is really interesting because like sometimes your sim will make friends with somebody like in the normal game, and you'll have no control over what friends they make, but in this you have definitely have a lot more control over like who they do speak to. And we have also got like the caterer, or what, like the dinner lady as well going on. So we do have like a lot happening, and it will come up in the corner when each sort of thing is ready to be done. So now it's lunch and free time, so we can just have some time sort of socializing around the like around the canvas, like around the school, and getting to know some of the students, like I said, getting to know a few different friends and that sort of thing. We can make friends with people who are in the class, and just do a few different interactions. All the students are being productive, so that actually is the main goal. We want some lot of productivity basically going on. So we are just talking to some of the classmates to get this friendly to classmates goal as well from our event. And we're also going to try and do the cooking skill. Like most of the time I think when you like talk to people, it'll like bring up the it'll bring up different sort of like tasks basically once you've completed the ones that are there. So at the moment we're trying our best to like be socializing with different classmates, and like I said, getting those goals done so that we can get a good sort of like event for our thing. And also what happens is with the event system, so once you actually get like gold or silver, it gives you different chances of getting a good grade. So I think if you get a gold event each time, you'll have a 40 to 50% chance of being promoted, which actually just means you get a better grade. Your grade is better. So actually at the moment we've actually managed to get the gold event, so we can decide if you want to eat lunch, level up in the cooking skill, pay attention in the class, all that sort of thing. So it actually classes now as a second class, and that's because lunchtime has just finished and I didn't actually have a chance to go to the cafeteria or anything like that. So at the moment we're just kind of sitting in the class. The teachers, like I said, will teach if there are microphones on the lot, but for now we've actually sort of like done most of the stuff that we can do. We can actually go in here, which I assume is the cooking classroom, and we can just do some practice class cooking and things like that, and get that cooking skill up too, which is really interesting. You can level up in the logic skill now, and it just gives you different things to be working towards and helps the Sims become like more well-rounded individuals with having all these different skills. So she's come here today and these are all the skills she's actually picked up already from just being on this lot. She's picked up the cooking, the charisma, the fitness, logic, painting, writing, all that sort of thing. So I feel like this is a lot more, this is a more productive way of sending your Sims to school, especially if you prefer to play as a teen and you don't want them to go off the lot to a rabbit hole for like hours on end. I feel like this is a lot better in terms of people who like more realistic and more fun sort of gameplay as well. We can actually now finish I think the event has got an hour and 49 minutes, but I think that's because for some reason I accidentally set it to start at 9 o'clock instead of 8 o'clock. So I think we can just end that because we have already got our goal for the event. So for today we have got the gold medal. We haven't been promoted yet. The performance is okay. So that is pretty much all there is to this specific mod. I really like this mod, and like I said, I really think that it's very helpful and actually helps you to make your Sims more well-rounded, helps you to have more fun with your Sims, not just teens as well. This works with children. I really like how this works, and I think this is a really good mod, and like I said, a lot easier to install than the other mod that we looked at in my other video about school mods. And also this ties in well with things like the after school activity mod that I looked at on my channel too, and just to have a better school experience I think is really important in the game. It's something that I think that it's really missing, and I can't stress enough that I would love to see more focus on like the children and the teens basically in the game than just the young adults. The young adult seems to be like the most popular live state to play, but that's because the options are more varied and like there's more things you can do. So I really like this, and if you guys enjoyed this mod or want to install it, then go on to Quiet Stacey's website. So please support the creator. I think that she does an amazing job with all of her mods. I really love all of them. I use all of them a lot, and like I'm trying to get through overviewing all of them because I think that she already gets a lot of recognition, but I think like you can never have enough, and I think that to showcase her on my channel is basically like a privilege. I really like her mods. So if you guys enjoyed this, I have a whole playlist of mods available for you guys to watch, so remember to check those out and subscribe to my channel for more mod showcases and overviews and anything to do with CC as well. I have tons of stuff on my channel, so go and check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you guys so much, and goodbye.